What if I told you that some of the most disturbing thriller movies ever made actually happened in real life? No ghosts. No monsters. No supernatural villains. Just real people and real crimes that shocked the world. Today, we're counting down the top 10 thriller movies based on true stories, films so intense that knowing they're real makes them even more terrifying. And trust me, number 1 is the kind of movie that sticks with you long after the credits roll. Let's get into it. Number 10, Memories of Murder, 2003. This South Korean thriller is based on the real-life Hwasing serial murders, a case that haunted the country for decades. The film follows two detectives hunting a killer who leaves no clear pattern and no solid evidence. What makes this movie chilling isn't just the crimes, it's the helplessness. The police are constantly one step behind, grasping at suspects and watching justice slip through their fingers. What's truly unsettling? The killer wasn't identified until over 30 years later. This movie proves that sometimes the scariest ending is no ending at all. Number 9, Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, 1986. Loosely based on serial killer Henry Lee Lucas, this film is raw, uncomfortable, and brutally realistic. There's no dramatic soundtrack. No flashy detective work. Just violence portrayed in the most disturbingly casual way possible. Henry doesn't fit the Hollywood serial killer mold. He's quiet, detached, almost boring, which somehow makes him more terrifying. This movie doesn't want to entertain you. It wants to make you uncomfortable. And it succeeds. Compliance is based on a true story where a fast food restaurant manager receives a phone call from someone claiming to be a police officer. What follows is a chain of increasingly disturbing events, all driven by authority, fear, and blind obedience. No weapons. No chase scenes. Just manipulation. The scariest part? This same crime happened dozens of times across the US. It's proof that psychological thrillers don't need violence to be terrifying. Number 7, Alpha Dog, 2006. This crime thriller is based on the real kidnapping and murder of Nicholas Markowitz. What makes Alpha Dog disturbing isn't just the crime, it's how casual everyone is about it. The criminals are young, reckless, and completely detached from reality. The movie slowly builds dread as you realize what's coming, and that no one is brave enough to stop it. It's a reminder that sometimes, the worst decisions are made by people who think they're untouchable. Number 6, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, 1974. While not a direct retelling, this horror thriller was inspired by Ed Gein, a real-life murderer who created household items from human remains. The film feels chaotic, dirty, and relentless, like you're trapped in a nightmare you can't wake up from. Knowing that parts of this insanity were inspired by a real person makes the movie infinitely more disturbing. This isn't just horror. It's dread, captured on film. Number 5, Foxcatcher, 2014. This slow-burn psychological thriller tells the true story of millionaire John DuPont and the murder of Olympic wrestler Dave Schultz. There are no jump scares here. Just tension that builds, and builds, and builds. Steve Carell's transformation is unsettling, portraying a man unraveling in plain sight while everyone pretends nothing is wrong. This movie proves that power, ego, and obsession can be just as deadly as any weapon. This is one of the most disturbing films on this list. The movie focuses on manipulation, how a charismatic killer slowly brainwashes vulnerable people into committing unspeakable acts. It's bleak. It's uncomfortable. And it feels horrifyingly real. This isn't a movie you enjoy watching, but it's one you won't forget. Number 3, The Strangers, 2008. Inspired by real home invasion crimes, The Strangers taps into one of our deepest fears, being targeted for no reason at all. The villains don't want money. They don't want revenge. When asked why they did it, the answer is simple and chilling. Because you were home. That line alone cemented this movie as a modern thriller classic. Number 2, Monster, 2003. Charlize Theron delivers a jaw-dropping performance as real-life serial killer Eileen Wuornos. This film doesn't just show the crimes, it explores the trauma, abuse, and psychological damage that led up to them. It's disturbing not because it glorifies violence, but because it humanizes someone capable of it. Theron's transformation was so convincing that it earned her an Academy Award, and left audiences shaken. 1. We have Zodiac, a masterclass in true crime thrillers. Based on the real Zodiac killer case, this movie isn't about flashy action or dramatic endings. It's about obsession. Detectives, journalists, and civilians slowly lose themselves trying to uncover the truth, while the killer taunts them from the shadows. The scariest part? The case was never officially solved. No confession. No closure. Just questions and fear. And that's our list of the top 10 thriller movies based on true stories, films that remind us reality can be far more terrifying than fiction. If you enjoyed this list, hit like, subscribe for more true crime and thriller content, and let me know in the comments. Which of these movies disturbed you the most? And which true story should we cover next? Because if there's one thing history proves, the scariest stories, the real ones.